everybody, and welcome back to 2BeLikeChrist. In today's video, I want to talk to you about a few of my interests. I have quite a few interests, but today I want to talk to you about just two of them. The first one's going to the gym. I like going to the gym, I like exercising. You always feel good, and you can eat your dinner later that night without any guilt. So that's my first interest, but I tell you what my second interest is, and that is junk food. Do you know what this is? This is a chocolate-covered pretzel with M&M's sprinkled on top. Now, it might not be the most healthy thing in the world, but it's delicious. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, well, that's unfortunate that you like both of those things because they don't really mix together. And you'd be right. I don't know about you, but I don't typically bring a 12-pack of Krispy Kreme donuts to the gym with me and in between sets of the bench press, grab a donut and shove it in my mouth. Junk food and working out, they don't go together. You might say those two things are mutually exclusive. When you're doing one, you're not going to be doing the other. When you're motivated to be at the gym and to get healthy, you also have the self-discipline to put down the donuts and leave them at home or maybe even throw them away. And one thing that's really interesting about the text of the Bible is that there's a very similar picture shown there about two different lifestyles that really don't mix. Paul writes to the Galatians in Galatians chapter 5, verse 16, "But I say, walk by the Spirit, and you will not gratify the desires of the flesh." It's really the same concept as the junk food and going to the gym. He says, if you're walking by the Spirit, if you're walking in the way that God wants you to walk, you're not going to be gratifying the flesh or the sinful tendencies or the sinful desires that you have. And again, I don't know about you, but typically when I walk out of worship on Sunday morning, or when I'm loving my neighbor and trying to treat somebody like I would want to be treated, or maybe I'm teaching somebody the gospel, I'm typically not too tempted to sin. And the reason for that is because I'm busy, I'm motivated, trying to do the Lord's work, and Satan doesn't have time to sneak in temptations, and those temptations aren't appealing to me in that moment because I'm doing the Lord's work. But a lot of times when Satan gets me is when I'm sitting around and I don't have a whole lot to do. I know from personal experience that temptation kind of creeps into my life a lot of times when I'm not that busy, when I don't have that many activities planned, or when I'm just laying around the house. But when I'm not doing the Lord's work, it gives Satan opportunity to come in and to get me to do a little bit of his work. When you're at the gym, you're a whole lot less tempted to eat pizza and Oreos. And I love Oreos, but I'm not tempted when I'm at the gym. And the same thing works in the spiritual realm. When I'm busy with the Lord's work and I'm motivated for His ends and for His glory and the salvation of people's souls that are around me and for my salvation, I'm going to be a whole lot less tempted to go out and live a way I shouldn't, and I know that I shouldn't. And so I want to encourage all of us to take more and more of our time and fill it with godly things. And what I think we're going to find is that the craving and the temptation for the devil's junk food is dulled because we're off busy, motivated, doing the Lord's work. Hi everybody, and thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell notification over there. That way you get notified every time a new video comes out. Hit the like button, let me know your comments down below. Feel free to use whatever material you want from any of my videos for Bible classes, sermons, anything. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.